This will be an hour of
Brandmeier.
with no gimmicks.
From the Allstate studio, Johnny B is on 720 WGN.
All right, let me see who we got in here today. Open that plastic bag. Those shoes better not stink. People, do they stink?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they do. All right, let me introduce our man here. This is the man. Oh, Erek. EcoErek. Why do they call you EcoErek? I guess we're going to find out, right? How you doing, EcoErek?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, you're 12 years old?
Yeah.
Why aren't you in school?
I'm just here today.
Yeah, where are you from originally?
Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo, Ohio. You have collected 3,600 pairs of shoes to recycle. To recycle? We're going to recycle. What do you mean we recycle? Wait, let me introduce all the people in the room here. Amy, you're the EcoErek's mom, Mrs. EcoErek.
I am.
Okay, and you are?
I'm Graham.
Graham, what do you do?
I'm with USAgain.
What's that mean?
We're a green for-profit enterprise, and we collect textiles at various bins around the country for reuse and recycling.
Okay, so shoes are not to be given away to needy people. These shoes are to be recycled.
Or reused.
Yes. But so you can use them for, I don't know what.
Absolutely.
Why are you, wait, EcoErek, why are you're 12 years old. Who put you up to this? Is this your idea?
Yeah, this is my idea.
Your idea? How did this idea come about, young man?
I was reading in my Nat Geo magazine a couple years ago.
Nat Geo would be National Geographic?
Yep.
Wow, that's wow. Interesting. Wow, look at that. Okay, go ahead.
Then I saw an ad in it, and they said they wanted any old unwanted jeans to reuse into housing insulation.
Right.
So I had to drive in my driveway, and then it just all went uphill from there. And then a couple years ago, I decided I wanted to do shoes for this project, and this is how USAgain came into it.
So you just decided you have all these shoes, but you think, what could I do with them? And that's when Graham comes in with his company, his organization, and says, well, here's what you can do with them. People reuse shoes for real?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, there are people all over the world.
I guess in bowling alleys they do, right? Don't they use them in bowling alleys again?
They do.
Okay, so I guess I don't know why that would be. Can you hold those shoes up for me? I just have to see how. Sure. You have a U-Haul down there, Amy? What is it going?
We do. We drove a U-Haul truck in from Toledo last night to USAgain to deliver 3,600 pairs of shoes in clear plastic bags.
I'll grab it. Go ahead, Amy.
They can be all types of shoes, everything except for rolling skates or ice skates are the only thing that we don't accept. But they can, your old beat-up shoes, your athletic shoes, high heels.
I see a pair of Ugg boots and some Nikes in here.
Yeah,
so
it's all types.
How are they recycled?
Now, how do you get them to be used that wouldn't offend anybody?
Well, a lot of those shoes can be ground down. You know, there's so many different parts to a shoe that the rubber can be used in athletic surfaces, like a track and field outside of high school, or a basketball court.
So you're recycling some of these shoes and reusing some of these shoes. Was that your dream, Erek, or has this guy put you up to that? What did you want to do with them for real? When you thought about taking shoes that people are no longer using, what did you want to do with them?
I wanted to stay out of the landfill and get recycled eventually.
Right. You wanted to help the ecology. That's what your concern was.
Yeah.
But then again, I would think there's a lot of people. Listen, I give all my old shoes to my father-in-law. He's got too many shoes now. I'm telling you right now. You know what I mean? So I would like to give them to somebody else. Now that I know, I didn't know people wear. For some reason, I never thought of somebody using other people's shoes. I don't know why I never thought that.
Well, there's a great deal of items that go in the landfill that you would not believe that can be reused,
yes,
or recycled, or move along to another purpose. So that's pretty much Erek's goal has been from the beginning to save things from the landfill. All
right, so Erek, then, if your wish is out of the how many shoes right now are down in the U-Haul in front of the Trib Tower? How many shoes?
3,676 shoes. Pairs.
Right now. And these came from only places in Ohio or all over the country?
A little bit of a mix.
Michigan and Ohio.
Mostly Michigan and Ohio, yeah.
Okay. All right. So if people want to give some shoes that you can reuse or recycle, how do they do that?
I have drives all over Toledo, Ohio, and there are some drop boxes as well.
And then there's also...
And we operate and maintain over 10,000 collection bins around the country in 17 states.
Okay.
And people can conveniently drop off their clothes and shoes.
Well, let's find out. We'll get more specific info on where in Chicago in this area, right, for sure, here in the great Midwest. But I think it's a good idea. So you're saying, though, would you say the majority of shoes goes to recycling or other people's feet?
other people's feet. The majority of the clothes that we receive are reused.
Hey, Buzz, you want to see some shoes? Look at this. There's a golf shoe in here. Now, I'm going to
Just one?
I'm going to smell one of these shoes. Is that all right if I do it?
Good
All
luck.
of them?
Sure.
No, I'm just going to take one out and smell. There's a pair of Ugg. Just a second. Here we go. Just a minute. Oh, it doesn't smell bad at all. Doesn't smell. Just a second. Yeah, what are you calling about, Barry? You're on the line with the EcoErek, who's got a big shoe collection. Yeah.
Johnny B, I say you, Buzz, and Hector take off your shoes and give them up right now. What do you say?
Just a second. Here's what I've got on now. I thought it was raining out. So, Erek, would you describe my shoe to these people?
It's like a black boot.
But yeah, see that? See, it's all the heels all worn down. I thought it was raining out, and that's a black Ugg boot. See that?
Oh, yeah,
Buzz,
it is.
give it up, Johnny B.
You don't want
wearing
this.
a black Ugg boot?
Yeah, right now.
You too, Buzz. Right on.
What are you wearing, Buzz? What are you wearing? What kind of shoes are you wearing?
Same shoes I always wear.
What are they?
New Balance walking shoes.
Okay.
Give them up. What about does that
Give
have
'em
shoes
up.
on?
Barry just says, does Hector even have shoes on? Hector,
Or
do
is
you
he
wear?
wearing moccasins?
Hector, are you wearing moccasins or flip-flops?
No.
All right, what kind of shoes do you have on?
I'm wearing a pair of Ugg boots, winter
Ugg
Ugg boots.
Oh, look at
I
that.
thought maybe he had his biking boots on when he rides his bike in.
Hey, Barry, you ought to see Hector's little biking clothes. Erek, you ever see biking clothes?
Oh, yeah, them little, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
He looks like a little munchkin with his little pants on. Hold on. You don't want these shoes right now. I gotta walk out. I gotta walk with these. I can't give you these now, but I'll give you some shoes. I got a lot of shoes.
Sounds good.
You ever hear that? Zappos.com? Mm-hmm. Man, is that something else, right? I think that's one of the greatest websites in the history of mankind. You just punch in what you want. Boom. By the time you finish typing the word your name, it's already at your door. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. So I'll give you some shoes. The people listening will give you some shoes. Hector will give you his moccasins. Buzz will give you his New Balance. But if they want to do that, once again, go to USAgain.com?
USAgain.com.
USAgain.com. USA again. USAgain.com. I get it. USAgain.com.
USAGAIN.
Okay. And Erek, so what's your deal out of this? At the end of the day, when are you going back to school?
Tomorrow.
What kind of shoes do you have on? Let me see your feet. What are they? Just put your feet up. Oh, give me those shoes right now. What size are those shoes?
Like 5.
Okay, if you can guess exactly what size my shoe is, I will give you this boot right now, and I'll walk up barefoot. You get one guess. They can't help you.
Let's see.
Okay, I'll show it to you.
12.
Thank goodness.
Well.
Oh, I thought to myself, I could never make a bet with a little kid and renege. Size 10.
Oh, okay.
Size 10. Thank God I would have to give you those shoes. I had to tiptoe out of here. Okay, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is EcoErek. If you see a U-Haul, is there a sign on your U-Haul going around?
It's actually a USAgain truck downstairs. We happened to drive in last night on a U-Haul truck, and we have reloaded into a USAgain truck.
So right now
USAgain,
in that truck, all of those
all of the
shoes are in
shoes,
it.
3,600 pairs.
Wow. But I'm going to give you these bags. Hey, for the record, Graham, the bag is breaking.
Oh, no. Okay,
It's
we'll get a new bag.
Yeah, hold
We'll
on.
make sure.
Okay. Oh, there's slippers in here. I don't like other people's shoes, so I'm glad.
Good.
Graham goes, good. I'm glad you don't, because I'm not gonna steal your shoes, Erek. I would never do that. I think it's a great idea what you've done here. I'm going to think, Buzz, can you even imagine what you were doing at 12 to be able to be smart enough and wise enough about the world around you to think of something like this young man has thought of?
I was concerned about smoking.
Yeah, see? See what I mean? At 12, I don't even know what I was doing. I think what I was doing at 12 was making macaroni and glue, figures in the Cub Scouts.
On a paper plate.
Exactly, on a paper plate.
There you go.
And I thought that was too much work. So I just applaud you for doing this. Very nice. EcoErek. Once again, 3,600 pairs of shoes in the back of a truck. Well, more, as you said. USAgain headquarters there in Chicago. EcoErek.org. EcoErek.org. Don't forget that. You can take a look. Is your picture there?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're a cute young man. EcoErek.org. That's it. Okay, if you have shoes, because honestly, I do this a lot. I clean out. I put bags of stuff together. I put them in Salvation Army boxes, whatever, all the time. But for some reason, I never thought of shoes. Never.
That's why we're here.
Now I'm thinking about them. Okay, to help people's feet and to save the economy. Thank you much, EcoErek. I appreciate your time today. You have a great day, my young man. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm sure you like us. We try and do our part. We buy the different colored garbage bags. I just feel weird buying garbage bags because you buy garbage bags, they put them in a grocery bag. You bring your groceries home, you take the garbage bags out of the grocery bag, and they put the grocery bag in the garbage bag. bad. Am I being punked?